Welcome to the lecture for Chapter 1, Section 3. In this lecture, we're going to cover variables. By the end of this section, you'll be able to assign and print variables and explain the rules for naming them. Think of variables as labels you place on important security data, such as IP addresses, usernames, or alerts. Let's quickly review Python syntax basics. Python is case sensitive, so capital I, capital P, and lowercase I, lowercase p are two different variables. Indentation defines code blocks, no curly braces needed. Variable names must start with a letter or underscore and can't be Python keywords. Remember, meaningful variable names like IP underscore address are best practice in security scripts. Let's go ahead and jump into some Python here. Go ahead and create a Python script called variables.py. And we'll go ahead and create two variables. Remember, IP and IP are two different variables because Python is case sensitive. So we'll put one IP address here. And we'll put a second IP address here. Let's use a whole different IP address. Now we can print those out. Let's do capital IP first. And we'll go ahead and run Python 3 variables.py. And you can see, indeed, those are holding two different values. They're also stored in different locations in memory. We can see the location in memory by using the ID function, which is a built-in function. And that returns it in decimal, but I want to see the address in hex. It's more readable. So I'm going to wrap it with another built-in function called hex. And you can see they're at different locations in memory. So a variable is a pointer to a location in memory which holds a value that the pointer points to. So that value in memory is what we want to store. Let's go ahead and modify this. Now if I change the values at any location here, so let's change IP to a different value. Let's wrap that in double quotes as a string. We'll go ahead and print the ID of the IP variable and convert that to hex. And we'll also print IP itself. And let's go ahead and run it. Now notice that IP started at one address and has a different address when we reassign it. And then the reason this is that strings are immutable in Python. So what it does is create a new string and store it in a new location when we assign a new value to that variable. So the variable actually switches its pointer value to a new memory location. Variables let us store important data. In our example here, we're storing the source of a suspicious connection in the variable called IP address. You can see we use the assignment operator. In most programming languages, the assignment operator is the equal sign. This assigns the value on the right side of the equal sign to the variable on the left-hand side. Notice how the equal sign here doesn't mean math. It means store this value in this variable. Here's why this matters. As defenders, we rely on variables to keep track of events. A variable can store the number of failed login attempts, the IP address of an attacker, or the text of an alert we send to our SOC team. Without variables, automation falls apart. Next up, we'll jump into string basics after we apply some of these concepts that we learned to our SavageScan utility.